Hey, I know it's been a while since my last video, so I wanted to come to you with a new list basically. Um and the theme of today's video is going to be smart shopping tips because if it's one thing I like to do, it's shop. And I don't really have the pocket for that right now, so I definitely have to get creative about that. So before I get into that, I just wanted to say that I am planning a couple new videos. I don't know what Janae is doing. Make a video. I want to see you. Um, but I'm definitely planning to upload a haul video, kind of like a summer haul, because it's from a couple of different places, and possibly a 4th of July look type thing. Maybe nails, like 4th of July nails if mine grow out a bit and I'm able to do something. And I also want to try doing something with hair, either talking about my natural hair journey or just what I'm planning on doing with this, because I'm taking these Senegalese twists out in about a week or so. So we'll see how that goes. So back to smart shopping tips. My first tip would be constant vigilance. Always be aware of the deals out there. Look around. If you're subscribed to a store, something, I know Charlotte Russe sends a lot of sales and updates via email. But I say this because a few weeks ago, American Apparel emailed me with a 30% off coupon code. And because I hadn't checked my email, I missed it. And 30% off, like at American Apparel, and I only wanted one thing, so that would have been a lot. If I had just been, checking things and keeping up with it, I would have got 30% off. So just always be aware of stuff. Two, shop for coupons. This is like my biggest lifesaver. I don't buy things online, and I do most of my shopping online. I don't buy them online without checking for a coupon first. My favorite coupon outlet place is Retail Me Not, and I'm going to put the link in the description. I save so much money by going there. And if I don't get a coupon from there, I just type in, coupon codes or whatever in Google for whatever store it is. And there are so many websites you can check out. So there's that. All right, one thing I forgot and I want to add in real quick is don't be afraid to cheat. You know how some places they'll give you a coupon for subscribing or a coupon for suggesting a friend. Don't be afraid to use more than one email address and keep going back. I know, like American Apparel, I've done that with them a couple times and then was stupid enough not to use the code in time. So there's that. Be smart about shipping. Not something you really think about, but, and I know I'm kind of guilty of this sometimes too, the shipping of your item costs more than the item itself. It's probably not worth it, unless you really want it. Um, Try your best to get free shipping. Like, I never really thought about shipping and handling until I actually started buying stuff, and I was like, whoa, $10 is a lot. I actually noticed today I went on US ASOS, and I'm not really fond of them. Their stuff is okay. I'm not crazy about their prices for the stuff that they have, but they offer like free shipping automatically, and you just get your stuff within like 6 days. If you want expedited shipping, it's only $12.99, and that's almost the same price as some places for regular shipping. So if you do like their stuff and you're willing to pay their prices, that's one perk. Um, Thrift shopping. Don't be afraid to go to thrift stores. I know maybe some people feel a little weird about wearing other people's old clothes, but I kind of just discovered Goodwill in my town, and I'm telling you, I really wanted a blazer. That's like on one of my lists of things that I need. I got a blazer, a pair of cute red shorts, and a pair of like exercise shorts, all for 14 something, which is less than the cost of a blazer at Forever 21. So I got that blazer for about $5 and change. So don't underestimate sources like that. Compare prices. This is also a big one. Um, As an example, I love nail polishes. I was shopping on Amazon for a couple of nail polishes. So I added up that total. I went to drugstore.com and I added up those same polishes, and those cost more. So I said, okay, I need to buy it from Amazon. And same thing with Amazon, because they sell from so many different retailers, you can easily compare prices that way. Google is a great friend for you. And also, what will happen is if you say you get the same type of thing from the same retailer, it'll reduce your shipping prices. You know, like say I got one nail polish from Beautyland. I don't know, I just made that up. And another nail polish from Forever Nails. I would go back to Beautyland and see if I can get both polishes from there, and hopefully that'll reduce my shipping prices. So there's that. Speaking of Amazon, Amazon is amazing. Like, you can find everything on Amazon for almost cheaper than anywhere else. I buy my textbooks on Amazon. I've just bought a TI-84 calculator on Amazon used for $67 when a regular one costs about $120 something, more than $100. Don't be afraid to buy things used. If you're nervous about that, look at the reputation of your shipper. I only go with above 90%, most of the time 95. Look at the description, look at the prices. It's almost always an awesome deal. Yeah, so Amazon is my best friend. Oh, also, speaking of Amazon, I have to tell you, they have a line of American Apparel stuff on there. Now, for some of the stuff, it's like, oh, $3, $5. It's stuff you might not really need, but you might just want like some basics. But it's very subjective to size and color. But I got a pair of their riding pants for $44, and it's the same thing on American Apparel for $74. Now, I don't know how that works, but I got all of my stuff, and you're probably going to see this in my haul video. I got all of it for less than the price of the pants on American Apparel. Okay, so there's that. There's your next tip. Um, Now, if we're talking cosmetics, e.l.f. is an amazing place to get that. Because it's online, it might be hit and miss with colors and stuff like that. But their stuff is like $1, $3, $5. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. Speaking of cosmetics, one of the new sites that well, it's not a new site, but I just found it, is Nuvo Cheap. I'll also put that in the description. I went to it for looking for nail polishes, and she just has a lot of like where you can go to get different um, I guess sales or deals and stuff like that. And she gives you dupes for nail polishes, which is another plus. There was the Deborah Lippmann nail polish. I want to say Up in the Air. I don't quote me on that, but it's exactly the same as Revlon's Whimsical, which was way less. Deborah Lippmann was 18. Revlon was like $4, and it's beautiful. So that's like some of the kind of tips you can find on Nuvo Cheap. Um, Now, I guess this kind of goes with, oh, also on e.l.f., free shipping is only at $25. Now, this next tip also goes with, I guess, shopping around. I went, first of all, I Googled like cheap college fashion or something like that. And I went on GoJane.com, which is a clothing store, and I saw Lita style boots. I want to say Jeffrey Campbell, I think, is the designer. I'm not really sure. It's probably wrong. And they were about less than $40. And you know, the normal Litas are about like over 100, like 150. So there's that. And also, I've been on like ThreadSense. I haven't shopped there recently, but sometimes you notice that clothing on one site is the same. It'll be the same dress you see on another site, but one is cheaper. I've seen clothes on, say, ThreadSense for one price, and then seen almost the exact same thing on Forever 21 for way cheaper. So really, like, build up an arsenal of online shopping sites and just constantly check all of them. My next tip, be reasonable. And this is also really hard for me. But because of my lack of funds, I've had to do this more carefully. Think, do you really need this? Do you really want this? If you don't buy this, are you going to regret it? And that's what I usually think about. I'll add things to my shopping bag or add things to my wish list, and before I go and buy it, I've already gone back and checked like almost 10 times. Do I need this? What am I going to pair this with? How am I going to make this an outfit? Is this like a one time thing? Now, the exception is if I know I really want this. This is so beautiful. This has been on my wish list for 5 months. I need to buy this, you know? So there's that. Don't be afraid to take things off. And I feel like a test, if you take it off and like don't even remember what you just deleted, or you don't even remember it like a week later, you probably didn't really need it. And one thing that I found will really streamline your costs is writing down things that you really need. I know sometimes it's hard to see something and not buy it just because it's cute, and you have to think, do I really need this? Personally, I know I don't need more earrings. You know, I need rings possibly. I need to work on my shoe game. I don't need any more t-shirts. So I wrote down a list of things that I really need, especially because I'm revamping my wardrobe. So focus on what you actually need in your wardrobe instead of wasting money on things you already have. I wanted to also mention terms of not buying things you already have, especially when I wasn't buying a lot of things online in about the last year. Work with what you have in your wardrobe. Don't be afraid to mix and match, and you will find new outfits that you hadn't really ever considered when you're mixing things together that you've never really worn before. I know sometimes we tend to wear the same types of things together to make an outfit. Switch it up, and you'll be surprised, and you might not need to go out and spend money on new items anyway. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean you need to buy it. And I'm not very good at this. It's like, oh my god, there's a sale. Like Forever 21 had their bra and panty sale. I have a drawer full of underwear. I didn't need more underwear even for $150. So eventually I took it off of my wish list because I didn't need it. And I was being blinded by it just saying sale. Also, another thing, ask opinions. I do this to Janae all the time. Like, do you think this is worth $30? And she's really good at this stuff. Like, Danielle, you don't need that. Yeah, I'd buy that, but not for that price, you know? So you have someone who's like your conscience. Forever 21 is also going to be your best friend. I've been a little disappointed with them lately, which I'll talk about in my haul video. But if you're just going for basics, you cannot go wrong with them. I got 3 just regular camis in just like different colors, and it was $2.80 a pop. And so really they're just an awesome place to go to for like t-shirts and stuff like that. So this video is running pretty long. I'm trying to like really cut back on that. So thank you for tuning in, and try to stay tuned, keep up with us, because we're gonna try to, at least I am, Janae, post more videos. We're gonna try to be posting more videos more often. So thanks again. I hope this really helped you. Bye.